Welcome to the Geek Wrestling Podcast. I'm Jose Sands. I'm here with
Hollywood Marcus.
Hollywood Marcus and
Big Ralph.
We are here to talk about this week in wrestling, what could have been, what should have been, and what was. This is the week. This is the week that starts the season. This is the pay-per-views that start a trend. This is where we all end up for the whole year. It's WrestleMania time. We got NXT Takeover, everything in New Orleans. Everybody's going crazy. Are you guys excited for the amount of wrestling you're going to be watching for the next 5 days?
Nope. I'm probably going to have to split it up because WrestleMania in itself is going to be like 7 hours.
Yep,
so.
7 hours of WrestleMania. You got 2 hours NXT. You got another 3 hours on Raw. You got 3 hours if you do 205 Live at Smackdown. You got another hour in there in NXT. If you decide to watch, what is that thing called? The Hall of Fame on Friday, then you got another couple hours of Hall of Fame. So it depends on how much wrestling you actually want to watch.
Yes, too much wrestling for me.
Too much.
I might have to split it.
And then all the ancillary stuff with, Ring of Honor, New Japan, TNA versus Lucha Underground. There's a lot of stuff going on this weekend.
I know. New Orleans must be hopping with wrestling. There's so many people you see going down there, or you read about going down there. I can't wait to hear what's coming out of it. It's going to be just one giant wrestling party.
You think Gambit's going to be there?
You know what? I think he's in New York. From what I heard, this is the last place I saw him. I heard he was with the rest of the X-Men. So, yeah. I mean, he follows Rogue around, so I guess he won't be in New Orleans.
See, had he been there, I would have gone.
So, is that what it is? If he would have been there, you would have gone. So
yeah.
let's start this crazy prediction process that we have. So currently it is 19 Ralph, 13 Joe, 13 Marcus. This is the time that Marcus and I feel we could surpass Ralph unless he pulls some weird crap out of his ass. Oops, excuse me, did I say that? to further himself out. So what we decided, what it was decided by the group to add some more points to maybe help Marcus and I go a little bit closer to Ralph, or either make Ralph's, lead a little more, beyond our reach, is that since Ralph the last time decided to do a no contest on the Uso New Day match, which we were like, and it actually happened, we decided that we can add stipulations. There's so many different things that are coming up out there. We have this Money in the Bank Carmella with the possible cash-in could happen in WrestleMania. A couple other things that could happen that we discussed. So if you put a stipulation on a match, for example, Miss Money in Bank cashing in, and let's say she wins, or that she gets pins besides, one of the other participants, then you get a point for that. So we're all in agreement for that, right? We all discussed this. We said this is what we want. Agreed.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's start this off. We're gonna be Saturday night, NXT Takeover New Orleans. We got like 5 matches lined up. Let's start with the first one that I got on my list here. I gave you guys a copy. Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. Got a good rivalry going there that's been built up since Ciampa got injured. Then threw Johnny Gargano through table, carted him off. Then he went to surgery, comes back, cost Johnny Gargano his job. Now they're doing an unsanctioned match at TakeOver. This possibly could be the match of the night. What do you guys think? Who do you guys pick?
I would have to go with Gargano on this one.
You're going Gargano. Now, I forgot to mention the stipulation. If Gargano does win, he gets re-signed by NXT. So you're still going with Gargano knowing that little stipulation. It's unsanctioned. Gargano wins, he goes to NXT. Or he comes back to NXT.
Yeah, I'm still going to have to pick Gargano.
Is this what your WWE sources have told you?
It's WrestleMania weekend. I would love to see him in the main roster. All right, let's go with Hollywood Marcus for now. I'll come back.
You already said Gargano.
He did, but I mean, like,
fine. We'll play chess. I picked up the piece. I'm moving that piece, so I'm picking Gargano.
All right. I mean, I was okay with you switching. I just didn't know if you knew the stipulation. That's why I added it after you made your decision. So I'm,
That's fine. I will pick Gargano. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna go with my gut feeling and
I
my WWE contacts.
I am picking Gargano because I mean when he originally got fired from NXT, right? I remember the segment and Regal said you have to fulfill your contractually obligated matches that you have left, and then after those matches are finished, um, you'll be done with NXT. I don't think anybody else caught that. So now they're saying, yeah, you get your job back. And I'm thinking Gargano loses more than he wins. He's like the modern day Daniel Bryan. I have to believe that they give us a good feeling and give us Gargano going over Ciampa. I mean, Ciampa deserves it. And plus, I mean, if he wins, now you can set up the rematch, the rubber match. Maybe Gargano gets the NXT title down the line. Like, I think he wins this.
What do you mean the rubber match?
They-
Between
they-
who?
Between him and Ciampa, like he has to win this one. Ciampa wins the next one. Then you have the rubber match, and then
I mean, if you count the Cruiserweight Classic, Gargano already has one up on him.
that is true.
So
Does that
that's why I was curious what you meant by rubber match.
But does that count though? Because they weren't
I-
enemies at that point.
That's true. They weren't in a rivalry, but I don't know. I was just throwing that out there. You know, that shouldn't influence your pick. I mean, it will make a good back and forth between them. It is a rivalry that you can extend for a long period of time. But like we were mentioning, does that prevent Gargano going over to maybe 205 Live?
I would love to see him on 205 Live. I think he'll be wasted though.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm telling you guys, 205 Live's looking good lately.
I've seen it from what you've told me, and I've appreciated it. But I think until it gets to the point where people are like, "This is must see," I think he stays in NXT. I think he's wasted.
All right, so both of you going Gargano. I think Gargano needs a win. He hasn't had a win in a long time. The last win he had was the four-way that got him into the championship match. So he does these great matches. I'm going with Gargano as well. I think you need that feel-good moment, that redemption for what happened between him and Tommaso Ciampa, and then you can put a program between the two. I agree with you 100%.
Because he's lost like what 3 times in a row now, or 2 times in a row.
Well, I mean, he lost. Well, no, he won the Fatal 4-Way that got him the championship. Then he lost the championship, and I think he fought Cassius Ohno in between that, and he won that bout. So, I mean, he's won a little, he's lost a little, but you think him losing more than you think him winning.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a redemption story, so it's better to go home happy.
True.
Or at least we would want to go home happy. Plus, he's
Now-
so over. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Is this the main
Yeah.
event, or do you think this is before the main event?
Good question. I think it's not directly. I think maybe it's the third match.
After
Probably after the women's match.
I would say
Women-
before the women's match.
so women's title match, that match, and then the world title.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I would say that match, the women's match, then the world title. If you're gonna go, if I were booking it, I would do this match there, because then the women's match, because the way Shayna Baszler is, she's not as and Ember Moon, that match is not as high. It's high stakes, but not as high stakes, I guess, in a sense. So it can come down a little after the high, and then you've got the other one. Like if I was booking, let's just say, I would start with the ladder match, right? Because you already built that up. Start with the ladder match, do the tag, then the Gargano Ciampa, then Ember Moon Baszler, and then Blackens Almas. That would be me, because you got like you're up, and then the tag can slow down a little and then bring it up, and then you know what I mean. It got nice up and down, so it's not exhausting. I think the tag after because it's going to be hard to pass the ladder match. You got to have something to come down, and I think the 3 tag teams can do things and kind of rest for a little bit to keep the crowd, to bring the crowd back down and then build it back up. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
ways you can get away with it. But I mean, for the sake of this, I kind of threw things in like an order, that I thought just to build, to the championship. Because Tommaso Ciampa Gargano I put first because it's not for a championship. The next one is for the new title, which we're going to get into, which is the ladder match for the NXT North American Championship between Adam Cole, EC3, Killian Dane, Lars Sullivan, Ricochet, and Velveteen Dream.
So Cattle Cole.
So the way that I feel that Marcus and I are going to get ahead in these points are for matches like this when you have multiple people and it could be multiple wins. So who do you guys think will go? Well, we started with Ralph because he was the one that picked one and then he said, no, I'm not going to pick it, and then picked it again. So we'll go Marcus on this one. Marcus, who do you feel is going to win this, be the inaugural NXT North American title holder?
All right. So I think Dane and Sullivan cancel each other out. I don't think Ricochet needs the title just because he's an attraction because of his wrestling style. So he's going to get a pop. He's going to get over no matter what. That leaves Cole, EC3, and Velveteen Dream. And out of those three, that's hard. Everybody loves Velveteen Dream. So he doesn't necessarily need one, which leaves you Cole and EC3. And Cole really hasn't won anything since he's been in NXT, so they might pull the trigger on him as a single star with, like the Undisputed Era backing him up. But EC3, man, EC3 is so good.
I don't know EC3's work as good as much as maybe you do. So
he's real good. Plus you have kind of like a cruiserweight, heavyweight champion, cruiserweight-ish tag team champions. I'm gonna go with EC3 because he's only like real heavyweight. That'll be a champion at that point if he gets the title.
Okay, so EC3 for Marcus. Ralph, what do you think?
I think I'm also going to go with EC3.
Wow, I didn't see that. Wow, I don't know. Now you're freaking me out, Ralph.
only again, I'm not really that known of him. I haven't known that much of him, but I'm going by the poster, and he's at the front of the poster that I'm looking at.
So your pick is the position of him on the poster.
Yes.
Is that my understanding?
And when it comes to matches where there's a multi-man match where really the pick is I haven't followed NXT lately, so can make a good estimated guess. I'm gonna go by the picture. I see the picture. I see EC3 in the front. I'm picking him.
All right. Well, there. If anybody wants to know how to pick anything in life, you just follow Ralph's lead here, and you pick from what's front of the poster.
Hey,
you're
Ralph
the guy.
is winning in the booth.
You're the guy that goes into the voting booth and doesn't know anybody and picks the first one because the letter's A. Is that right?
No.
I don't know these people, but I'll pick him because he's like Arena.
If it has a picture in front of it, then you pick it.
Yeah, is that well? Oh God. Well, I actually am going with Adam Cole because I feel that you have a faction like the Undisputed Era, and you have the tag team champions as Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Adam Cole should have another champion so they can kind of present their dominance in there. Plus, he hasn't won anything, and I think the chase for whoever goes for it, and Adam Cole being the person to chase, is there. Plus, you have all those other guys. Like I thought Velveteen Dream, I thought EC3, but they're heels, right? I'm assuming EC3 is a heel. No,
I'm not sure yet.
See, we don't know. So, like, I feel you need to have a heel character win it, because if not, you have to have a face to be the first one, and that would be Ricochet. But I feel that you have this faction that's supposed to shock the system, supposed to be the thing. You should legitimately have a guy, the main guy, have a title, and I feel that he should have the title. So I'm going Adam Cole. I was between Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream, but my pushing to Adam Cole because he was third from the back of the poster, so I was pretty happy with that.
I have a question though.
Okay.
And I'm not changing my pick or anything. Again, I haven't kept up with NXT, but has Lars Sullivan lost a match?
Well, I mean, what, a single match is what you're asking?
Any match, actually.
Yeah, you lost a 4-way to get the championship, and he's been injured.
Okay.
So I mean,
So yeah, okay,
a
that
single
counts,
match.
yeah.
I don't think he's lost a singles like a one-on-one competition. So, but I mean,
Okay.
there's a few like Marcus said, there's a feud there going with Killian Dane and Lars Sullivan. So you want to keep that going for a little bit. I could see and again, I'm going by feud, so I could see a feud between Velveteen Dream and Ricochet. That might be interesting, and I just think Adam Cole needs to get it. But speaking of Adam Cole, which when I was doing my booking earlier, I forgot. But Adam Cole is now part of the tag team bout because of Bobby Fish getting injured. So Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly will be fighting for the tag team championship and the Dusty Rhodes Classic tag team classic trophy as part of the Undisputed Era. So, I guess you can't have him do the ladder match, do the tag match. That would probably burn him out. So you probably have to have Gargano and Ciampa in there between. But yeah, now that I think about that. But anyways, so we got the NXT Tag Team title plus the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic Trophy. It's the Undisputed Era, which is now Adam Cole, as I said earlier, with Kyle O'Reilly. They're the champions versus the Authors of Pain, which are Akam and Razor, versus the Odd Couple, which is Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, who've impressed me in the tournament. I don't know about anybody else who's watched it. So what do you guys think? I'm going to tell you my ideas. I'm going to go with my pick. I'm going Strong and Dunne. I think you got a good dynamic there where they're the mismatched team getting the championship. It also leads into a feud later between those two when they start breaking up, like if you look down the line. So I'm going Strong and Dunne. How about you, Ralph? We'll go Ralph this time.
Ralph will also pick Dunn and Strong.
Wow, see, I knew...
Just because of the dynamic I saw on there when I first saw that Dunn was Strong's partner.
That's it?
That's it?
Yeah, the dynamic that they had.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you looked at a poster, or there was a pamphlet, or a postcard.
Poster.
I don't know.
The posters is only when I don't know. But since I saw them in a match, I thought that they had a really good dynamic going. And just like you said, I would like for them to fight it out between themselves later on.
All right, Marcus, that goes to you.
All right. I don't think AOP is going to win because I think they're going to get called up to the main roster. Because I'm pretty sure New Day's going to break up, which means that you're going to need another tag team. I think.
You said New Day was going to break up last time. How many times are you going to predict New Day is going to break up?
Every big pay-per-view.
Every big pay-per-view. Every time New Day's in it, they're going to break up?
They need to powder pancakes.
Ah.
They're running out of pancakes?
Yeah. What was I going to say? I think Sheamus and Cesaro might break up because from what I understand, I think Sheamus might retire soon because he has the same neck issues as Edge. So I think they're going to need another tag team in the main roster soon. So that leaves Undisputed Era and Dunn.
Dunk? Peter Dunk?
Dunn, Strong, and Dunn combined. See?
No, man. Dunn. Pete Dunn.
You done.
Peter England and Strong. Okay, so I can see because the people like Adam Cole, I can see him causing a dispute at the tag championships and have him go what the hell, man? Cost us the title, and I can see them breaking up and him going his own way.
I think it's too early for that.
But he's not winning anything now. He's literally not winning anything. So
I think he's one of those that doesn't really need to win to have the crowd like him.
He gets damaged because you don't see him as credible.
What are you talking about? He's going to win the inaugural NXT North American title. I called it earlier. Of course he's going to win.
No, you got it. Uh, Done and Strong or Undisputed? Damn, I don't know, man. Let me go
The
with
monster among men.
nah. Let me go with Done and Strong.
All right, done and strong. We're all done and strong on that one. We're all in, so that there's nobody. Either we're all going to get a point on that one, or nobody's going to get a point on that one. So at least in the other one. So let's talk about the next match that I have listed, which is the NXT Women's Title match between Ember Moon and Shayna Baszler. Uh, let's go with Marcus on this one. Marcus, what do you think? Who do you feel is going to be the winner of this?
Baszler, she's too OP.
She's too OP, yeah, yet she's lost twice against the Ember Moon.
Nah, but they were like legit wins. Like she dominated Ember all those matches. Bad
Right,
too.
and then she got eclipsed the first time, which caused her to go out like a light. And then the other time she counted out, got disqualified.
Nah, but she's putting like dominating. Like she beat Ember Moon to the point where Ember like, nah, Baszler got it. She's too OP.
Basil's got it. How about you, Ralph? What do you feel?
I'm gonna go with my girl, with Ember Moon.
Ember Moon.
She got me the win last time, so I'm gonna pick her.
That is true. Ember
Until
Moon did
she
get
lets
the
me
winner.
down.
Oh, this might be the time. She might, they might be. I mean, they've already teased her in the Royal Rumble. She could go. She could be one of the participants in the Women's WrestleMania Battle Royal. She might be getting called up.
She can do like Paige and bring the title and then just leave it.
Well, they didn't do that with Asuka. They could have, and she just decided to give it up.
She's different. I'm sticking to her.
All right, so Ember Moon, Shayna Baszler. Oh, I'm gonna have a hard time with this one because I kind of agree with Marcus on the Shayna Baszler that she's OP and you need to have a heel in there for a little while. You know what? I'm going Shayna then. So Shayna Baszler, Marcus and I, and Ember Moon. This could be the one that kills us.
That could also be the one that gives you the.
It could be the one that gives us the heads up or the head win. I mean, you have what's that thing? That girl out there? Oh God, what's that girl that that could feud with Baszler if she wins?
Kairi Sane.
Oh yeah, the Yacht Princess. You can have her. You can feud with her after.
Wow.
All right.
You can see how she's on the last couple of NXT episodes. Actually, I haven't seen her. Was she on the last episode?
Yeah, she was actually.
Okay. So she's back from her maiden voyage, I guess. So
She's dropping elbows.
she's dropping elbows. She's for a 3-hour tour. Okay, so we got the last match, which would be the main event match, NXT Championship title. Andrade Cien Almas with Selena Vega, who's the champion, versus Aleister Black, the current undefeated has not been defeated in a one-on-one match. Was defeated in the Fatal 4-Way for the championship prior. Who do we feel is going to win that one? I'll take this one. I'm going Black. How about you, Mr. Ralph?
That's a tough one. Because I want Black to win, but Selena Vega is the X Factor. And she has helped Andrade win so many times.
Right, but we had Candice LeRae come in and help one time for Aleister Black.
I'm going to go with Black. Always go with Black.
And we got Marcus. How do you feel about this, sir?
Black.
All right, so if we're on a roulette table, we're all going Black.
Exactly.
So for the last match, those are our picks for NXT TakeOver New Orleans. So let's recap on the Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa. I went Gargano.
Gargano across the board.
The board. For the ladder match for the North American Championship, the NXT, I went Adam Cole. The other two, Marcus and Ralph, went EC3. For the NXT Tag Team Champions and the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic Trophy, we all went Strong and Done, which sounds like a country duo, doesn't it? And then you've got the NXT Women's title. Ralph is going with his girl Ember. I'm taking Shayna, and so is Marcus. And for the last match, the NXT title, we're all going Aleister Black for the win. So if you have any comments or questions, or you disagree with our picks, please let us know on our Facebook page.
I was going to say something, but I forgot this is kid friendly. So
Yeah, try to be kid friendly. So please let us know. Let us know on our Facebook page. Let us know on our Instagram or Twitter. Say who do you think is going to be winning of these titles or these matches. Next, we got WrestleMania. WrestleMania is going to be a 7-hour event starting because here we consider the kickoff show or the pre-show as part of WrestleMania or as part of the pay-per-view. And the three things that are going to be on the kickoff show this year is going to be the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which has a plethora of people in it. This could be one of the ones to help us move forward. Anybody have any picks?
I don't even know who's in it.
That would be a problem, sir.
Who's in it?
Everybody. Everybody who's not on the card is in it.
God damn it, give me Broken Matt Hardy then.
Broken Matt Hardy would be interesting. That's a great one.
Actually, no.
He is in it.
Dolph Ziggler. I'm picking Ziggler.
You're picking Ziggler. Ralph, who do you got?
Come back to me.
Come back to you? There's only three of us. It's not like it's going to take me that long. He says Broken Matt Hardy. Oh, no, he said Ziggler. I'm going Broken Matt Hardy because I didn't think of him until he mentioned it. I had somebody else in mind, but you know what? Broken Matt would be a great person to win. Now it's your turn. Let's go.
All right. Brother Nero.
Brother Nero comes in and makes it. Hey, I'm all right with that. That could be something. Unless they pull a person that we're not aware of.
Wait, who'd you say, Ralph?
Brother Nero. He's saying Jeff Hardy come back.
No, Brother Nero isn't Jeff Hardy. He's Brother Nero.
I apologize. He says Brother Nero will come back. Or arrive since he's never been here. As any alter ego, apparently. Is that who you going with? Marcus, are you changing yours or are you still going Ziggler?
Why would I pick anybody else except for Ziggler?
I apologize. So, we got the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Got Ziggler. I'm going with Woken Matt. And then we got Brother Nero. So next is the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, or Women's, as Mr. Ralph always says.
The Women's.
Women's. So who do we pick in this one? Let me go, Ralph, because I know you have everything ready.
Yes, because I have everything ready. Actually, I do for this one. I'm going to go with my girl, Becky Lynch.
Wait, hold on. Who did you pick, Joe, for the Battle Royal?
I went with the one that you said, Woken Matt Hardy.
Oh.
Woken, whatever. Because I didn't think of him originally, and when you said it, I was like, man, that would be the perfect person to win. Unless they pull, like, a repackaged Bray Wyatt.
They might. I completely forgot about him.
But we don't know, so I have to go by who's there.
By the limited list that they're showing you there?
Yeah. Okay. When did we get a frat party in here? Are we in New Orleans already?
Apparently.
That was the cook. She picked Ziggler.
The cook picked Ziggler.
Yeah.
She's just going by what you said.
She popped into the podcast with her magic. Like, I have magic. She says Ziggler, does she pop back out because she has the power to do that?
She is the cook.
All right. Well, then we got another person. If she wins, does she get a point, or does that point go to you?
It goes to me.
So you both pick Ziggler, and there's 2 points for that. That doesn't seem very fair.
Nah, I could do that.
You can do that.
I don't see your wives jump there saying, "Hey, you know."
All right, I see how it is.
Yeah, I know, right? He's anything to get a point to get ahead, huh?
I'll remember that for next time.
So we got the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. Who do we pick on that one? I said I'm going to Ralph. Ralph, what do you think?
Becky Lynch.
Ooh, going with my girl. I like straight fire. How about you, Mr. Marcus?
Uh,
Oh gosh, I don't know if she's there. Do they?
Bailey.
No, Bailey and Sasha are gonna get each other out in that one.
Yeah.
No, I think Bailey's gonna win, and that's gonna cause Sasha to like completely flip her everything.
didn't think about that. That could be. I just assumed the two of them will knock each other out.
Yeah,
Remember,
I assumed the same thing.
cause remember in the Elimination Chamber how Sasha turned on Bailey, right? And then at the Raw, she turned on Bailey again. Like she pulled her hair, snatched her, all that type of stuff, right? So I figured Bailey gets
Excuse me.
the upper hand and eliminates Sasha for the win, and then Sasha just loses and goes straight full heel.
And I like that.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Hell yeah!
So I'm gonna pick Becky.
All right.
But I like that theory.
I'm going with. You guys are gonna like this. Ember Moon.
For real?
Yeah, I think they're gonna. I think she's gonna lose it in NXT.
And they're
Get
gonna
called
call her
up, bring
to
her
the-
over for the battle royal, and she wins the battle royal.
You can make converse amongst yourselves. I think I need a drink now.
Okay,
Keep going.
keep going. You got to give us a pick for the next one.
Don't even edit this out. I'll be back like in 2 seconds. It's all good. Keep going.
1,
Two.
2.
Oh hey, Usos versus New Day versus Bludgeon Brothers. Go.
No, we're at Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. We're still on the kickoff show, man.
Damn it! I had it. Okay, whatever. Go. I'll think about it while I'm getting my room. Go.
All right. So Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali to reboot the cruiserweight title from that person that we no longer mention that had it before. These two are going to put on a great match. It will steal the kickoff show. Will be the match that steals the kickoff show. Mark my word for it. I know you're not a big 205 Live fan, Mr. Ralph. I'm going to tell you who I think. I think if you're going to go with it, you have to give it to Cedric since he's been putting all the work in. But there's very much arguments for Mustafa Ali to get it. I'm going Cedric. Who do you feel?
See,
What do your WWE news sources tell you?
my WWE sources tell me Cedric Alexander.
Cedric Alexander. All right. So
Yeah.
we both got Cedric Alexander.
Only because I follow his girlfriend on Instagram.
Who's
she's,
his girlfriend?
She's an amateur wrestler that goes to that does the SuperCon wrestling.
Oh, yeah? Which one is that?
She's I don't know. Are we allowed to plug?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pick Alexander. What do you say?
We weren't even there.
Oh, okay.
He went to tell me who Cedric Alexander's girlfriend was that she's at the SuperCon.
I forgot who. But I know he has a baby mama, and that's a baby mama.
Yeah, that's the one.
Well,
I
who
forgot-
is she?
I forgot her Twitter.
Well, what is she in the SuperCon?
Oh, she did last year. She did Vixen.
This year she didn't. Well, I went to anime. Did she do Vixen and anime? Or Paradise City, whatever the last one was?
I think she did too.
All right, so
I didn't go to that one, so.
all right. So, Marcus, who do you pick for the Cruiserweight title?
Cedric
He has
Alexander.
he has a daughter named April. I don't know who the baby mama's name is.
So
Look it up
you're
on-
going
on
Cedric Alexander as well?
Yeah, who?
All right.
Me? Yeah.
So all three of us are picking Cedric Alexander. I'm not taking anything from Mustafa Ali. I think he's great, but I think Cedric has put in so much work as of late, putting matches together. I think he deserves it. That's the only reason why I'm picking him over.
Yeah, because I mean, how many times has he gone for it and not gotten it yet? Like
Yeah.
he's been picked since like the Cruiserweight Classic in that match with Ibushi. Like, yeah, him, Cedric.
And the two of them had a match right after the they vacated the title. The two of them had a match on 205 Live that was amazing. So I think they're going to just raise the level. I think Cedric won that one, now that I think about it. But still, I think he deserves it. I think he put in the work. He deserves to be the champion. And then I believe Mustafa will get it at some time, but I just don't think it's now.
His girlfriend is named Ariel Monroe.
Ariel Monroe.
Yes.
And to go off of this, because I watched 205 this week, Buddy Murphy, Kalisto, you guys got to check it out. It's actually very, very good. Buddy Murphy is becoming one of my favorites to watch. And I don't know. And so far, it's been the last couple of matches have been really good with him in it. So I don't know if it's him or his partners that he's with, but I guess we'll see as it goes on. So
Yeah.
so now that's the kickoff show. So next we start into the WrestleMania card. Now since we don't know the exact order of the card, we're just going in. I'm going from things that don't have the title to the title at the end. So first, we're going to go Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. If Owens and Zayn lose, they will no longer be on SmackDown. Gentlemen, who do you feel is going to win this match?
I go with Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
Not Daniel Bryan and Shane, just Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
Only because he's coming back after what?
3 years.
Was it 3 years?
2 or 3 years.
2 to 3 years. So he doesn't need it, but it'd be nice for the fan, and I think it would get a huge pop if they win.
Okay.
I think if Daniel Bryan doesn't win, they pretty much riot and call.
Yeah.
Especially that's the first match or like somewhere close to the beginning of the card. Yeah, he has to win. Otherwise, the crowd will hijack the entire show.
So you both pick Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am going Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens.
I think.
And I have a stipulation.
All right.
Shane turns on Bryan, causing the win.
Yeah, I thought that too.
I thought that, but because he is a McMahon, I did think of that. But again, the crowd would be like,
but
it would be a hostile crowd.
It would get McMahon so much heat. It's a good story if you think about it. Because of what you did, caused me to get hurt. I had to go to the doctors. These guys put me through, so now I'm going to keep them because that's what you wanted, and I'm going to make your life a living hell. Same story, underdog guy trying to beat the authority. You know what I mean? Good
because
story.
They're going to have McMahon versus Bryan eventually.
Right, and you don't want Bryan to go to Raw because they've already got so many big thing names there, so you need SmackDown to have a guy. And if you have him be the underdog, as he always is, against somebody with authority, it's a better story than what they were doing with Zayn and Owens.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like I explained to you guys earlier today, I'm pretty sure what the hell was that?
I don't know.
Did you hear that? It was like, beep, beep, beep.
Oh, no. My wife came home and then the alarm went off.
So you have to figure, with Raw and SmackDown moving to Fox, potentially, you want all your bigger names on Raw. So I think Daniel Bryan, well, damn it, can't even do that. I think that Sammy and KO lose and they go to Raw.
All right. I mean, I'm okay with that, too. And there's rumors going around that Daniel Bryan will step down from the GM position and they'll give it to the Hall of Famer or the Jeff Jarrett. So there's that, right? But I think there's a story there. I think you could bring it up. I think that you have so much star power with the Ronda Rousey over in Raw that Daniel Bryan will be lost over there. So you need to have something, and I believe that having Shane and Daniel Bryan at odds would cause it. And then if you add Jeff Jarrett, and you can have Jeff Jarrett being the sneaky guy and all that stuff, you know what I mean? That can be add another level to it if you wanted to. I mean, the man's hit people with guitars before, so I'm sure he could be a good heel GM to go with the Shane McMahon persona. Or he could be on the side of good. You know, you can go either way, but the idea of Daniel Bryan fighting his way through the authority. Plus, like I said, if Daniel Bryan didn't keep those guys there, they wouldn't have powered bombed Shane onto the rack. You know, Shane wouldn't have to go to the hospital. You got a story right there that it's all, you could spin that into it's Daniel Bryan's fault. So I feel that it'll be Owens and Zayn.
JEFFJARRET.
Yep, coming to SmackDown, I think. So, the other specialty match, or the other match that involves a McMahon.
Hey, hold on. So, hold on. What was your stipulation? So I can write
My
it down.
stipulation is Shane turns on Daniel Bryan.
All right, you go to the extra point if that happens.
If that happens, I get the extra point. Believe me, if that happens, I'll be texting you two, be like celebrating. I'm gonna be put a lot of emoji and gifs, and you guys will be going crazy. You'll be like,
Wait,
damn.
just so you
So,
know.
so
So
if
I
that
don't.
happens, and you can't say I have WWE people, you have WWE people.
Well, I also feel this way. If that happens, right? If he still turns on Daniel Bryan, I get a point for that, even if he doesn't win the match.
All right, just so you guys know, I'm not going to be home Saturday night until probably like 9 or 10 o'clock. So do not spoil any matches for me.
All right, all right. I could do that. Usually, I'm the one of the ones on the chat going, hey, hey, hey.
Well,
So I'll make sure
Saturday would.
I'll be silent on that.
Don't worry, I won't spoil any WrestleMania matches for you on Saturday night.
I saw what you did there.
It's true. You did. He did. So the next special meeting, that's like I said with the McMahon in it, is going to be Kurt Angle and Rowdy Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. McMahon, whatever. All right, let me hear it. Ralph, go give me who you predict.
Don't really care that much about this match. But I'm going to go with Rousey and Angle.
All right.
Because she's your big sign, so you have to have her have a big win.
All right. Mr. Marcus, how do you feel about it? Where you going?
Angle Rousey.
I think we're all unanimous on this one. I think you need to have her first match be that. Also, I don't think Triple H has a very good track record of a win-loss record on the WrestleMania.
And WrestleMania. I think he's the wrestler who's lost the most at Mania.
No, actually, they put that
Shawn.
statistic up. Shawn Michaels lost the most.
Really?
WrestleMania. Yeah.
Well, okay, then let me rephrase that. People who are currently still wrestling.
Look, the one person that Triple H should have lost to and didn't at WrestleMania was Sting. That was a travesty.
Yeah. Agreed on that.
All right. So, that match, we all picked Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey. Nobody has a stipulation there. Anybody want to put Stephanie through another table?
Yo. Did you guys
H.
know
Triple
that-
H throw Stephanie through a table.
Well, he did that last year, so I don't think he could do it again.
Yeah, he could.
Every year, Stephanie goes through a table in WrestleMania.
And Triple H pushed someone that Stephanie then gets pushed into the table.
Something like that. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Did you guys know that Shawn Michaels cut his hair?
No, did not know that.
He cut it off when he sold it. He cut all of it off.
Really? He's bald?
He's not bald, but he's
Buzz cut.
like me, pretty much.
No, he shaved his head. But, I mean, he doesn't have that much hair to begin with. So he's pretty much bald.
Yeah, me and his hairline are the same, basically.
I think he's got less than you, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Have you seen his hair?
I have. Hold on.
Hodor.
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 He died.
Who, Shawn Michaels?
No, Hodor.
Oh, okay, well, you know.
Oh.
It's just you gotta bring the morbid in this? Jesus, man.
Big spoiler there.
I know,
Rest in
right?
peace-
Jesus.
rest in
We have
peace
to
to,
announce that.
Rest in peace, Bobby Heenan.
Uh-oh. I think I heard a bing. Are we being invited by another? Is this another Liz bomb?
Damn, Liz Bob. I sent you guys a picture.
Oh, nothing.
Okay, hold on. We gotta look at this picture. Is the link gonna work or is it?
No, I just copy pasted the entire picture.
Okay,
No, it's not that bad.
it's not exactly like yours. He didn't go shave all the way.
He needs to.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. All right. So let's keep with the tag teams going. We got the SmackDown tag team titles up for grabs. The champions, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, versus the New Day, either Kofi, Biggie, Xavier, who knows which two of the three they're going to go, and the Bludgeon Brothers, Harper and Rowan. Again, this is a multi-person, so it could bring either one of us up or down. Let's go Marcus. Mr. Marcus, who do you feel is going to be
Hollywood.
in the house? What do you got?
I'm going with the Brothers of Legends for the tag team championships of the world.
Okay.
I think the New Day are going to break up.
Yes, we heard.
And
Again, for the fourth time.
Because they ran out of pancakes.
They ran out of pancakes. Their gimmicks running low. Yes, we understand. You want to
Gaiache. And I think the Usos have run the course. You don't want to get them stale, and they'll probably be better off chasing it for a while. So yeah, I'm going with the Bludgeon Brothers.
You know what? I'm right there with you. I'm going Bludgeon Brothers as well. Same reasons. Not the New Day breaking up, but the chase is better.
Yeah, I see that, but I'm still going to go with the Usos.
Damn.
Usos!
He's going with the Usos, Marcus, and we're both on the same one, man. I don't know. This is making me nervous. Last time when he does that, you know he wins.
No, but we got bonus points coming up, so I got him.
I got one bonus point already. I'm hoping that works out for me.
And if he ends up beating us, there's a super kick somewhere in his future. He's going to get invited to a members-only party, and, you know.
A special club?
A special club in a party. It's a party that only people get invited to for special reasons.
Oh, God, nobody's kissing anything, are they? I want to be part of that club.
Nah, it's a super kick party.
Oh, super kick. Oh, okay, well, we're good with that. I'll take a super kick than the other club. Well, if you're not interested in going to a club, you might be interested in going to a bar, which is our next match.
Wow! I don't think I'm the only one who's been drinking. What the hell?
That was so smooth. It was a smooth segue, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
So our ROG tag team titles are going to be the champions, who are the Bar, which is Cesaro and Sheamus, versus Braun Strowman and a partner to be announced.
Versus Braun and Brain.
And Brain.
Strowman.
Let's go Ralph on this one. Ralph, man, what do you feel? How do you feel? You think it's going to go to
Strowman.
Braun and his mystery partner?
I go with Braun and his mystery partner, yes.
This is the first time Braun's going to win it. The title, it's going to be tagged for a little while, see if he can handle it. Are we going the Hell No type title? You know, him and a partner that's...
I mean, there's rumors that his partner is Mr. 619.
You get a bonus point. You get a bonus point for picking a partner.
I don't know about
you
that,
can,
though.
Yeah, you know what? If you want, you can put a little bonus point in there trying to figure out who his partner's going to be.
Gornio.
The thing is, he's also with New Japan, so I don't know.
He's also injured, so.
He's also injured, so.
But then again, he could be healed by now. He could be doing something.
Yeah.
You never know.
All right, I'm gonna go with Braun Strowman and Mr. 619, and whether I get the extra point or not, I'm still gonna go with Braun Strowman winning it.
All right.
Only because there's just so many titles that you can have him go against and have him lose it and still call him the monster among men. Honestly, I think he could just win the match by himself without a partner. What do you think, Hollywood?
All right, go Hollywood.
I got the monster among men and Big Cass.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, come at me.
Big Cass. Never thought about that one. Gosh, that would have been a good pick for your Andre the Giant right there, man.
Yeah, I had thought about him, but I didn't think about him when we were picking it because I wasn't ready.
That would have been a good pick for Andre the Giant. Yeah. All right, I'm going Braun Strowman as well, but I'm going Elias as his partner. I think that dynamic would be fun. It'd be like a Hell No type thing. So we're all picking Braun Strowman, but with a different partner. One of us could get 2 points. Or we could all get no points because he won't win. Or you get a point for his tag team partner, the point because he doesn't win. So who knows? Going to be interesting. I actually want to see. I think Braun deserves a title. Why not start with tag team and then hopefully get him another one?
The Tag Team Championships of the World?
The Tag Team Championships of the World. So let's talk about another tag team or another championship of the world, I guess, would be the women's.
The women.
Women's.
The women's. Let's talk SmackDown,
Where
which
it
is
says the Raw Women's Champion.
Let's talk
Alexa
Smack.
Bliss.
You want to talk Raw? We'll talk Raw first. Raw Women's title starts with Alexa Bliss, who's the current champion, versus Nia Jax, her former best friend, who we had a whole argument the last time about body shaming, which, you know.
It was body shaming. It
It
just
was-
haven't used the word. They just haven't used that one
You
word.
know, they insinuated body shaming.
No, there's interviews where they've said that they are not comfortable with the whole body shaming.
Who's interviewed that?
I forget which one
Okay,
was
well,
it.
it's not legit if you just say there's interviews.
I'm
and
not
you have no
going.
gender.
Not going to reveal my sources.
Oh, shoot. Okay. So, Mr. I'm not going to reveal your sources. What do your sources think that it might be? Who might win this? Is this a feel-good moment for Nia Jax, or do we have Little Miss Bliss be a mean girl forever? Well, she'll probably be the mean girl forever, but the mean girl
I
champ.
think it's a feel-good moment for Miss Jax, and I think she is due a title. I thought she was due a title last time, but I think she's gonna win it.
All right, Mr. Hollywood, what do you feel on that one? You think Miss Nia Jax has got the feel-good moment?
I think Jax got it.
All right, I'm going with you two. I think Jax got this.
And I think Jax got this, and The Rock is gonna come out and congratulate her. I'm not going that for an extra point. It just it's WrestleMania. Might as well bring out The Rock.
All right, yeah, but let's also talk about Rock's movie. Rampage is coming out this weekend. I don't think he's going to be at WrestleMania. I think he's doing press, dude.
Is it coming out this weekend?
I read somewhere it's coming out this week. We can find out. All right,
I am.
so we're all picking Nia on this one because I think she deserves it as well. So let's talk about the women's match that everybody wants to know. Everybody's anticipating, which is the the SmackDown Women's title, with Charlotte Flair, who's the current champion on SmackDown, versus the Royal Rumble winner, Asuka.
1 second. It comes
What
out
about my
next
boy
week.
Jax?
What? Did we just get Liz bombed?
Yes.
She did get Liz bombed. She picks Nia Jax.
Oh, okay. So is that like the extra point for you?
Nah, I'll pick Jax. So, wait, did you pick Jax?
She picked
Everyone
Jax.
picked
You
Jax.
picked Jax. Everybody picked Jax. And then she picked Ziggler when you picked Ziggler. So I guess if she gets it, then your second extra. That's your caveat. That's your extra point there.
Mr. Sands, the
Yeah?
movie actually comes out next weekend, so we
That's what I-
could see The Rock come out.
Ah, okay. I heard it came out this weekend.
No.
All right, well, then the idea of The Rock coming out might actually happen. So, we're going with Flair and Asuka, guys. What do you think? How about we go Hollywood? Hollywood.
You know who I'm picking.
Yeah, I think we all know. I think everybody's picking Asuka here. Tell me, if there's
Yeah.
anybody out of the group that's not picking Asuka, let me know. Liz, you picking Asuka?
She's not here anymore.
What the hell, man? She comes in, says a word, and she leaves?
Yeah.
According to this, she's still in the group chat.
Is she? Hold on. Nah, she's not.
No, I guess not. All right, so Asuka, we all believe, is going to be undefeated after WrestleMania, and then Flair's going to go for the chase, which would be an interesting.
No,
Which can be.
hold on. Wait a second.
Hold
trying
on,
to get,
up.
no, I'm trying to get points.
Oh, okay,
So-
go for your points, sir.
So
Where you going, Miss Money?
I think that shit. Okay. No, okay. Charlotte wins, but then
You're gonna have Charlotte break the undefeated streak.
no. Charlotte wins, but she pins Carmella.
So you think triple threat, but that would still count as a match that Asuka loses.
Yeah, Asuka hasn't lost any match, including tags. They just
She
won a
hasn't,
mixed
she
match
hasn't
challenge.
lost the Royal Rumble.
She hasn't
which would be
lost
a
the Royal-
match that she could have lost.
Yeah, she could have lost. She didn't lose Survivor Series.
All right, hold on. All right. Hold on.
That's a bold prediction, dude.
No, wait. This, I got it. So I'm going back. I'm reneging.
Uh-huh.
Reneging.
Whatever. I'll
All
take
right,
either pronunciation.
So Jax wins, but Carmella catches into her.
What the hell are you talking about? We're on Charlotte Asuka.
No, I went back. I changed my pick.
I thought you were going back on this one. I didn't know you were going back on the other one. All right, fine. So
he
Jax
wants Jax.
wins.
He's still picking Jax.
Okay, so
but
picking
he's having
Jax, but Carmella's gonna come in.
And take the title.
Right.
That way she gets her feel-good moment against Bliss.
So you're going to have her do a feel-good moment and then just rip it out.
No, because she conquered the heel. She conquered the nasty heel. She got her revenge, but then Carmella came and said, "Nah, I want that," and she takes it. I want my points, man. God damn it!
All right. On that note, I think Carmella comes out during Flair versus Asuka, and yeah, no, she doesn't. She does. What's his name? Oh shoot, what's his name?
Ellsworth?
No. Missed opportunity guy. I forget his name.
Baron Corbin?
Yes, it's like Baron Corbin.
Hold on.
You're gonna go back again?
Hold on. I'm typing in your pick.
I still pick Asuka to win, but Carmella comes out and then she gets thwarted once more.
Hold on. How do you spell Ellsworth?
He didn't say anything about Ellsworth.
I didn't say anything about Ellsworth.
No, I'm going back. It's going to be Braun and Ellsworth winning the title. Why are you laughing? That's my legit pick.
It's a good pick, actually. That's a good pick. I you know what? That's legit. Actually,
you're gonna pick Ellsworth.
Actually,
Ellsworth and Braun.
I actually thought your prediction with Jax was good, but I think I was thinking you should put Ellsworth to help her. Like he comes back and kind of she pins her or something, and he holds the foot down or something. Like he did with Braun that one time to keep him out of the Survivor Series.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something like that. Not count out, but something like that. I was going to tell you maybe you should put Ellsworth in there, but Ellsworth and Braun, that would be interesting.
Now I will laugh if Big Cass comes out to help him as his partner. I'm going to spam me the group chat.
Give me all my points. I need them.
All right. So now, all right, let's go. We all have Asuka.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right. So, but you're now saying, okay, so nobody's, Ralph, you're picking.
I picked Asuka.
Carmella to come in.
But Carmella comes in and gets thwarted again.
It doesn't cash in successfully against Asuka.
Correct.
Okay. Marcus, you're deciding that Carmella is going to come in during the Nia Jax Alexa Bliss segment.
Yep.
And she's going to win the title from Nia.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to say Carmella is going to cash in on Monday night.
Oh, but you don't get points for that, though.
I know, but I feel like I feel that would be a good Monday night type thing.
It would. But see, if she wins it,
because then you could do Nia, like it would be maybe a superstar shakeup. Then you have Nia Jax celebrating her win. Bliss and Mickey decide to destroy her because they're pissed, and then Carmella cashes in.
But what if Carmella catches in on Sunday? Nia invokes her rematch clause on Monday and just obliterates her.
I would think that you would. Well, it could go anyway. I was going to say I would think you would want that feel good moment at Mania to last on Nia Jax.
I don't know. It's McMahon, and McMahon is notorious like Toriyama, so I'm not sure.
I'm not going into that. That's a whole nother podcast that I think I would just rage on. All right, so let's jump to the U.S. title and the triple threat the fatal four-way between Randy Orton, who's the current United States champion, Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, and Rusev with Aiden English or Rusev Day. Guys, who do we feel who's gonna get this one? This is another one that could go either way in my book.
Rusev Day all the way.
I'm on the fence about that.
Yeah, I saw a video where they said that he had asked for his release. Now it's unconfirmed, so
he did. I saw that too. It's bullshit.
Maybe.
Can I say that?
No,
you did. So I mean, there's not much I can do to stop you.
No, maybe it's true. Maybe maybe they give him the U.S. title to help keep him.
The United States title
So
of
you're
America?
saying, are you saying
Yeah.
Rusev?
No, I'm not saying Rusev. I'm saying Bobby Roode, the glorious champion.
He
Because you
retained.
know how you know how no he
He
wins.
can't retain. He doesn't have
Wait,
it.
Orton has it. You gotta go with the money here, man. You gotta go with Rusev. He's the most over person in this match.
He is the most over person in the match.
He is, but I still like saying glorious. So
I don't think
glorious.
Robert Roode is really translated that well, though, on the main roster.
because he's a face, they have to make him a heel.
Bobby Roode
Mr.
heals better.
Yeah.
Who do you have, Mr. Sands?
Got him on the fence, man. I gotta tell you, I'm between the two picks you guys did. I think it could be either Rusev or it's Rude.
So not Orton or Mayhall?
I thought Mayhall for a while, but
Too much steroids?
no, not that. I just feel like it's
Too much back acne?
no, not even that. God, man. I don't
You
know.
notice things that no one else notices.
I just don't. I don't know if he can. I don't know if it would be a good move for him. I don't know. Can we come back to me?
No.
No,
Yeah,
we are.
All right, I'm going Rusev. I'm going with Marcus.
Oh! Yeah!
I think he's too over. I think that's the only thing that it is. That he's just really over, and because he's really over, that's gonna make it. People will pop for him to win.
I'll tell you what. You can tell who's going to win this match by the match order. If they put this closer to the beginning of the card, I think Rusev wins. Otherwise, you potentially have the crowd hijacking the rest of the show, chanting Rusev Day. If it's towards the later part of the card, I think anybody else but Rusev wins. Because the fans will literally hijack the show if Rusev doesn't win, if he's one of those.
Now, I have a suggestion. What if they put this as the first one? Rusev doesn't win it, but then the next match, which is Daniel Bryan wins.
You think it cancels it out?
I think it cancels it out.
We shall see then. And
I
you're
think-
probably talking to Vince Mac right now, texting him or something, so I don't know.
Probably. You'll never know.
You're evil, just like Mick Mahan.
What do you think, Mr. Sands?
I
said
was thinking Rusev.
No, I know, but about the canceling out.
He's like, I don't know. I don't got time for this.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, then. On to the Intercontinental Championship of the World.
Let's do it. Intercontinental champion, current champion is The Miz. Congratulations, Miz, on his new baby girl. Versus Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, who I can tell you right now, I love watching wrestle. Those two can wrestle forever, and I'd actually be entertained. Because they had a great match on Raw this past week. So,
On that note, the Miz as the commentator was amazing.
that true. That true.
True that.
True that.
Who that beat up?
All right, so I'm going to give you my pick. I'm going Finn. Finn for the win. Anybody got a comment on that?
No comment except that
No
you're
comment.
What? I'm wrong? How dare you, sir?
wrong. Going with Miz.
I think Miz wants some time off, man.
This is funny because I'm going with Rollins.
Ooh, this is everyone's picking someone different. I like it. Why? Do you think that if Rollins gets it, he becomes like a Grand Slam champion? Is that why?
That's why. I'm going with the same
Ah.
reason you picked Orton last time.
That's true. I didn't think. I just thought of that when you had picked him. Nah, I'm still going Finn. I like Finn. Finn's my boy.
I just think that Rollins can lord it over Balor's. Like, see, you beat me for the Universal, but I beat you for this one. I think he pins Balor.
2 more matches, the heavyweight championship.
Now,
of the
I'm not
world.
doing that. I'm not doing that one for a point. I'm just throwing that out there.
What? Rollins?
Rollins pin.
Oh,
Balor.
pinning. Oh, you're not doing
Yeah.
a stipulation. Okay.
No, I'm not doing that.
So
stipulation.
WWE title will go next. We got AJ Styles, who's the current champion, versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Wait,
Which they're
hold
building
on.
as the dream match.
Hold on. No.
Fedor?
No, we gotta do this right. Show this match respect and put it last. Just do Lesnar Reigns.
All right, Lesnar Reigns then. I'm all right with that. So you got the Universal title holder Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Let's all say it together. Roman Reigns. Okay, so we'll put the respect back on AJ and Nakamura.
There's really no need to go over why we pick Reigns.
Yeah, they've been talking about it for a year. I mean, that's pretty much it. So we know it's Reigns. Yeah. So AJ Nakamura. I think we're all picking Nakamura unless somebody's picking AJ.
I'm picking AJ.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think they have enough faith in Nakamura to have him carry it, so I'm going AJ.
What? I really thought we all picked Nakamura on that one.
I'm still picking Nakamura.
I'm picking Nakamura. I think that they built it up too much right now. I think AJ is either going to go to Raw or they're going to give him a little hiatus. He's probably banged up a little much. Needs some break.
All right, we'll see.
I agree. He's coming back from a minor injury, so I think they might want to give him some time off.
But he's the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Oh no, he'll go and he'll do it because
he would still go.
Yeah, he would go because that's the man he is. You know, that's the type of performer he is. But
I think you want to rest him up. You don't want to overwork him.
You know, give him some time and then kind of bring him out when you need him again a little bit.
Plus, I think that they don't want to repeat Wrestle Kingdom when Nakamura beat AJ, so I think they kind of want to put AJ over here.
I have no problem with the pick. I would be happy with either one of them winning. I think it's just going to be a great match. So whatever one wins is fine, but for my points, I'm going Nakamura.
I'm still calling Match of the Weekend Gargano Ciampa. Either Gargano Ciampa for Match of the Weekend or Black Almas.
You know what, Gargano Ciampa, if they do something similar to what they did in the Cruiserweight Classic, I would probably be right. They're going to put on a classic, I know that.
I would agree, except that I think that Styles Nakamura is going to be seen by more people.
Yeah, and you know what? Charlotte Asuka might be really good too.
I think it will be good. Those are some.
I mean, you've got potential. You've got a few matches here that potentially could be amazing. You know,
the Miz, Rollins, and Balor could also be good.
That could be great. Hell,
I know that Mr. Hollywood doesn't like multi-man matches, but if what we saw from Rollins and Balor on Monday, and just adding the Miz into the mix, it's like,
yeah.
I
mean, you have a lot of matches here.
And if we lose points and Strowman is by himself against the Bar, that'd be better. Sorry, just have to throw it out there.
All right, so let's do a quick recap of this huge event. Let me see if I can go back here.
That will be
Marcus,
live
I'm
in
sure
2 days.
I know you were
hours.
keeping up, so just in case, because I didn't write anything down. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I went with Woken. We got Brother Nero from Ralph, and Ziggler from the Cook Wade group. For the Women's Battle Royal, I got Becky from
Hollywood Cook.
The Hollywood Cook. We've got Becky for Ralph. I don't remember who I picked. Oh, Ember Moon for me. Ember Moon for me. And Marcus, you picked
Bailey.
Bailey, right? Bailey because of that. We got Cedric Alexander all around to win the Cruiserweight title. We've got you two, Marcus and Ralph, going for Bryan and McMahon. I'm going with Kevin Owens and Sammy. My caveat is that Shane turns on Bryan. Kurt Angle, Ronda Rousey, all the way around. All around. On the Uso, New Day, Bludgeon Brothers, I pick Bludgeon. Marcus Kip picks Bludgeon. Ralph picks Usos. On the Bar versus Sheamus. On the Bar versus Braun. We all pick Braun. We all pick different
partners coming out.
Marcus changed his to James Ellsworth. I took Elias. And Ralph, you picked... who'd you pick?
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, that's right.
Junior.
Charlotte Flair versus Asuka, we all pick Asuka. Bliss versus Jax, we all pick Jax. Marcus picks... Marcus
picks Jax, but he has Carmella come out and pin Jax and win the title.
Is that right, or did you do that on the Smackdown one?
No, he did that one on the Raw. I did it on SmackDown where Carmella comes out and gets
and gets
again.
thwarted. Okay, there you go. So we got that, and we got everybody's not picking. Marcus and I are picking Rusev. Ralph is picking Bobby Roode. I went Robert Roode. That's why I was like, it was a Robert. Because I was looking at Bobby Roode's name, and I went to say Ralph, and I said Robert. So Marcus is picking Miz. Ralph's picking Rollins. I'm picking Finn for the win. I just like saying Finn for the win. AJ, no, we're going to do that last. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, we're all going Reigns. Styles, Nakamura. Marcus is the only one going for Styles. Ralph and I are going for Shinsuke Nakamura. If you agree or disagree with our picks.
Hold on.
Oh, yes. Let's do that one. Yes. I forgot. I got it. We'll throw it out there.
What are we going to throw out there?
We're throwing Cena Taker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have two more potential point-winning segments. All right. So the first one is like Mr. Sand said, Taker for Cena. Will the match happen? And for a bonus point, is it going to be Deadman or Biker Taker?
Oh, so you're using what I told you?
No, I have this in my mind for like a week now.
He had this in his mind for a week after Ralph told him.
No.
So, okay.
All right, so go ahead.
Let's do
is
this.
it going
Let's
to be a match?
I think
we should all pick somebody. Let's just assume the match is going to happen, or let's. I don't know.
This is what I think happens. I think Biker Taker inducts Kid Rock at the Hall of Fame, and then he's like, "I'm gonna beat your ass, boy," to Cena. See you at WrestleMania, and that's what's going to happen.
Okay.
All right.
Is this? So, are we all saying, or do we all think that we're going to see Cena Taker?
I think so.
All right. So
I don't think so.
Okay. So so Marcus and I think it's going to be Cena Taker. You say no. So that's 1 point. Got it?
Got it.
If it's Cena Taker, we'll all pick a side. Got it?
Got it.
And that'll be a point. Then we'll all pick if it's Cena Taker, if it's going to be Deadman Taker or American Badass. All right. So far we've got Ralph says no, Cena Taker. Marcus and I say yes, Cena Taker. Now, who do you pick for if the match is a yes? Who wins?
Biker.
Is that something you ate that's good? What is that noise?
Biker.
You said Taker, you went. I don't know what that means.
I was mid-sip. Biker Taker wins.
Biker. Okay, so you're saying Taker wins, and it's going to be It's going to be American Badass.
Yes.
Ralph.
Taker wins, and it's also American Badass. Yeah.
All right, I'm going Taker wins. I'm going to go Deadman since you both picked Biker.
No, Ralph can't pick Biker. He said no. The match isn't going to happen.
No, but if he loses the point if it
I lose the point.
He loses the point already.
If there is a match.
But if there is a match, we got to make him lose more. So I'm the only one going with Deadman. We're all saying Taker.
Yeah.
All right, sounds great.
And
now, did you have another thing before I go into the little spiel?
Indeed.
I have one after him also.
Oye, cállate. So,
oh, Jesus.
The Elias segment that he's going to perform, I think...
No, Elias is going to be Braun's tag team partner. Did you not hear earlier?
No, hold on.
What's wrong with you guys?
because he's going to perform, quote-unquote, and I think that Jeff Jarrett comes out and interrupts him.
Okay.
All right.
But there have been things online so that The Rock comes out and
interrupts him.
So
Elias does something and someone interrupts him.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're gonna name the interruptor, or is it just someone interrupts?
You can name the interruptor.
No, you. Are you going to?
This is your segment, no?
No, I think Elias performs, and I think Jeff Jarrett interrupts him.
Okay.
Elias performs, and Jeff Jarrett interrupts him. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the other one?
Mine is don't think there's gonna be a match because I think Taker's gonna have a segment with John Cena, and they're gonna set up a match for next WrestleMania.
Damn, that's pushing it for Taker.
Wow. That's interesting, I have to say.
He only comes out for WrestleMania, so
All right, but you don't think he's going to wrestle. You think he's going to.
I think
It
he's
gives
good.
him another year to get himself to where he can feel he can be better. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. Yeah, I think he comes out and maybe does like a choke slam or power bomb. Cena's out in the ring just hyping the fans, and then Taker's music comes out, and they do a segment, and then they set up a match for next year.
So you're in the long-term booking like they did Cena Rock.
Correct.
I can respect that.
Yeah, I'm alright with that.
I mean, nothing gained, nothing ventured. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Okay. I don't have a stipulation.
Come on, you're trying to win the points.
I know, but I just don't have one. I don't know.
Oh.
Jesus.
All right.
All right. Was that Liz back? We got a Liz bomb? Or is that a Liz bomb?
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
All right, then. Moving on.
So, if you don't agree or disagree with our picks, please let us know on our Twitter, which is under YouGeekly. Also, our Facebook page, which is also YouGeekly. That's UGeekly, because we like you. So, every week, one of us picks a current or old school match for us to review, and the match is called the main event of the week. This week was Marcus, or Hollywood Marcus, pick. He picked Macho Man Randy Savage versus Ric Flair for the WWF Heavyweight title on Primetime Wrestling, September 14th, 1992. Marcus, how did you find this one? Because you can't find it. We found on a Daily Motion. Why this match? Where'd you find it? Let us know. Tell us the history behind it.
All right, so Macho Man Randy Savage beat Ric Flair at WrestleMania for the Heavyweight Championship of the World, right?
Mm-hmm.
Held it for a little bit, and eventually Ric Flair got it back to add to his second WWE World Championship to count, his total of 16. And I like this match because I saw it as a little Marcus back in '92, and I was like, you know what, man, Ric Flair's my guy. And I loved Macho Man because I wasn't a Hogan fan. I hated Hogan. So watching these two go at it was like, it was a clinic on the heel-face dynamic. And Ric Flair had Mr. Perfect in his corner, rest in peace, Mr. Perfect. And it was just like that classic manager interferes, causes the face all types of drama and shenanigans, and working over the leg. Flair, classic heel, distracts the referee every chance he gets. Mr. Perfect walks over Macho Man, and in watching this match, it's like the perfect template of what a heel versus face with a manager dynamic should be. Perfect, always in position, never gets caught. Always does the damage and gets away with it. Flair, the consummate heel pro, plays it off, and then the ending of the match was Macho Man passing out to the figure four. Never tapped, never gave up, passed out a la Bret Hart, Stone Cold in a sharpshooter. And for me, watching this, like, exemplifies what a babyface should be. Babyface never gives up, fights all challenges, fights outside interference, fights the overpowering heel that cheats. Ric Flair is so good at cheating. Mr. Perfect, his work speaks for itself, basically. Just everything that he did and his timing and the way he maneuvered. And then the referee, Earl Hebner, like, classic referee, like, he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
And watching it, I'm just like, this is what a lot of performers today could take notes on and learn from. It was just that classic babyface heel dynamic. Their in-ring work was perfect. You didn't see them call anything. It was all pretty seamless. You had like the basic Ric Flair spots where he goes to the top, flops, Macho Man doing his aerial stuff, and I mean it wasn't a 5-star match, but as far as teaching people what a wrestling match should be as far as story and the dynamics within the match, I think it was flawless.
Ralph, what do you got? Any comment on this?
Did Ralph
No,
watch it?
I watched it. I agree 100% with everything that Mr. Hollywood said. I thought it was a great match. I loved the ending. I loved the way that he did not give up at all.
You also
Even
have
though he,
Razor Ramon factor in there.
yes, yeah, the Razor Ramon coming out again, the bad guy, and I liked it. Again, I liked that he didn't tap out. I liked that he just blacked out. I guess that's what you would say.
He didn't tap out. He just blacked out, huh?
Yeah, he didn't. He technically he didn't lose in my view.
But he did.
He just went to sleep.
Damn.
He didn't lose. He just went to sleep.
Yeah.
You're like almost calling death.
What?
Who's
Like he
calling
didn't
death?
lose, but he went to sleep. Like forever? Oh, Jesus.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. Yeah, I agree. That's it. I'm good.
Oh,
No, I mean, I think what you said is perfect. It was a perfect match between two people. The story wasn't like you said. It's not a 5-star match. The story was the injured leg. The story was them working over that leg. That was what it was. It wasn't so much. The story was Flair trying to get the title. They decided they were going to do something back at SummerSlam to injure the leg. They kept that storyline going. Macho Man comes down with the limp. You got commentary from McMahon and Heenan. Heenan always doing the best commentary. You got Razor Ramon factor in there. You got the stack. Like it was just stacked against Macho Man from the start. Macho Man did everything. He pulled the ref down to try to get out of that figure 4. He did everything he could. It was, what was it the old JR saying? At a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. That's
yep.
what it was. Exactly what it was. And it wasn't, like you said, technically good, but it was a story, and the story was Macho Man had one bad leg, and everybody was there to exploit it. And that's what happened. And he lost. And you know what? You expected it because how would he going to win with those odds? And if he would have won, it would have been even better. You would have cheered because he won. But it just furthered Ric Flair's heel persona, and it furthered that rivalry even more because you had so much more story you can tell after that.
And Macho Man never got the title back.
Is that right? Yeah, you know what? That's right. I think that the second reign was with Flair, huh? And then after that, he didn't. No, I don't think in WWE. I think he got it in WCW.
That's what I'm looking up for right now.
No, but he did have it in WCW.
No, he did, but I'm trying to see who he won it from.
I'm sure he went after Flair at least once.
Okay, so Savage won it November 26, 1995. Flair won it from Savage December 27th, 95. Savage won it back. Then Flair won it back. Savage, Hollywood Hogan, Flair, DDP, Kevin Nash, Savage. Yeah, so they had a little program in '95 where they switched the title back and forth.
Right. Which is great because those two are great performers. So that was our match of the week. Again, you can't find it on the network. You can't even find it on YouTube. You can find that one on Daily Motion. That's where we watched it. Let us know. Maybe you have a suggestion of a match that you want us to watch that could be a main event match, or one of us might pick on a suggestion. Please let us know at our Twitter handle at YouGeekly and our Facebook page, also known as YouGeekly. That's UGEEKLY. Thank you for listening. We're part of the Unique Geek Network, so look for us on our website, which is also known as ugeekly.com. We are on Podbean and Apple Podcasts, so please subscribe and leave us a comment. Give us a 5-star rating, and what we'll do is we'll read that on our next podcast. Until next time, I'm Jose San. I'm here with
The Hollywood Marcus.
and
Big Ralph.
saying, see you next time.
Bye.
Laters.